Hey everyone, it's Maka from Matchapunkin on Instagram and b.sky, and today we are working on a simple warm-up sketch page. At the very beginning of my sketch page, I was trying to actually create a new OC and generate some ideas based around that. I wanted to make a full sketch page of just him and get these ideas down, but that didn't entirely work out, so I went back and decided to sketch some, to try to make a sketch page of some adoptables that I had purchased in the past. And it started out kind of bouncing back and forth between two of them, and then I finally landed on the design that I really wanted to draw. I've had him for a good few months now, and I haven't really drawn anything concrete of him. I feel like I don't really start beginning to draw my OCs until there's some type of backstory to them, especially with adoptables, because it can be kind of hard to articulate how they should feel and what kind of energy they bring to the drawing. But I feel like I finally nailed down a personality for this guy, so I went ahead and I started picking out a few little doodles that I wanted to kind of be the center focus of this piece. And I usually, when I make the sketch pages, I will pick one or two drawings that take the most time and are the most challenging to me to make the center focus of the piece. Usually it will be something that I have to really challenge myself on, and from there I will build outwards with things that are a little more simple for me. I began with one full body. Normally in my sketch compositions I'll include a full body, half body, different poses, and try to really get some variety in there so it's a real good solid warm-up. With this one I wanted to really display kind of Baptiste's personality throughout this. He's very aloof and playful, so I figured using a pose where he's just kind of sitting looking off in the distance would be a good way to capture it at first. And then I was like, well, what if he had a cute little pet? So I found this base on Pinterest and I decided to work off of that a little bit just to make things a little easier on myself as I went through this. And then I decided to do a few more complicated poses, I suppose, and trying to really teach myself how to build from silhouettes, essentially. Silhouettes and gesturing are two things that I feel like in concept are very simple, but then when you actually get into it after years of not having done it at all, it's a little complicated to try to get everything just right. So I tried to make the silhouettes on my own. That didn't work, so I overlaid the silhouette over the picture and tried to correct what I wasn't seeing to capture what I needed to capture, basically. And I feel like that helped out my drawing exponentially. The second figure that is not Baptiste is some random character I found in my archives. I think was fan art for another character that I was looking at. And I spent way too long pondering what character I need to put in the background there, even though ultimately it doesn't mean anything. So then I added another mini half body doodle because I just love drawing Baptiste's figure and his tail doing all these crazy things around his body. I love character designs involving tails because I feel like they are just so expressive and so fun to draw, and I feel it really enriches the pose. I think it makes it more expressive. As I usually do, I added in little doodles, little song lyrics that remind me of the character and some little tidbits of info because he's still a newer OC that I haven't really gotten around to posting. I also added some splashes of color to try to really shake things up. I tried this ombre effect on the whole sketch page that I thought would look cool. Turned out to not work at all. So I rehashed it and put the ombre in this tiny little section to add a pop of color, and I think that worked quite well.